Look how beautiful that water is. I should be able to catch something here. That turned Maggie around. Oh, you goats. Well, I still haven't caught a fish. Dang it. Getting frustrated. Losing my fishing confidence. But I need to take a deep breath and just realize where I am. It's okay if I don't catch fish. He just sees water between us. He'll find his way around. Not even getting bites. I can see fish all over the place. Sometimes they're just not biting. This lake is full of trout, but I can't catch them. Everybody's mellow now. Pretty funny. Even Maggie settled down. Everyone else got sleepy, but Juni just conked right out. All right, kids, let's go back to camp. So much for fishing. Dang it. Well, I guess we're cooking fried rice tonight. No, Maggie, out. I'm gonna save some of this bacon for tomorrow. If we can keep Maggie out of frame, which is almost impossible. No, Maggie. I'm not gonna let you eat any of that, by the way. Okay, so breakfast I'll be cooking a whole bunch of short little pieces of bacon. Alright, I better save the rest of it for breakfast. You gonna help me? Well, let's get this fire started first. Maggie will help me. That's for sure. I have just that tiniest little flame going, and it's perfect. That's what I want. These are nice farm fresh eggs. I'll be 3, and then that'll leave me 3 for breakfast. I'm just going to go ahead and mix this quite a bit and then cover it. Alright, I think this is done. I'm going to put my green onions in there and maybe some black pepper, and then I think I'm going to call it good. One last kind of mix, and I think he's ready to eat. Man, that's a lot of food. Too bad there aren't 2 of me. Wow, that looks good, huh? Boy, that's quite the hearty dinner. It looks a little more like fried rice now. Oh, man, it's good though. This rice that gets stuck to the bottom as it comes off is so yummy. It's like crispy. Okay, I'll get your food. I'll put this over the hot coals. Okay, Maggie. Okay. Good dogs. Clean this up real quick. All right. Well, I brought some treats to bake. We have the baking stone, goes down in the bottom, and then the cowboy plate goes on top, and that fits just perfectly, you can see. So that creates a little airspace, but also some thermal mass. Let's just cut this up into little pieces. It's a little bit frozen, so it's coming out funny, but it'll melt. Cream is nothing but liquid butter. and do this down here and let that fire kind of calm down a little bit. Let's go ahead and get this all moved over. Give it a nice kind of candy crust. Let's go ahead and put this back up here. I'm just going to put it on the edge. And I'm going to try to get some coals out from under that other edge. Put that on there. That just lifts the coals a little bit off of the surface. Allows some air to get under and keeps the aluminum from just sapping the heat out of these hot coals. Helps them last a little longer. Just like that. Bill's eating a huge piece of pine bark. No, you can't see it. It's on the other side of his mouth. It's just ridiculously huge. It's crazy the things these goats will eat. Just in time. Hoo hoo hoo. Well, they feel like they're done. They feel firm. I do have some frosting. I'll have to go grab that. Ooh, yeah. These look good. Oh yeah, they're done. All caramelized on the bottom. It's gonna be all chewy. Look at that. Yeah, they're definitely done. Ooh, very hot. Let's get this frosting going. Let's try some with the frosting. Oh yeah. They turned out great. Wow, those are good. Wow. I think I'm going to save the rest of this and make my bed. Dang, Maggie, that's good. This lid is very hot. Good morning. It's 5:50, almost 6 o'clock. Just gonna walk down to the lake and check it out this early in the morning. I don't usually wake up quite this early, but it might be really beautiful down there. So let's go take a look. I don't know how good this footage is gonna turn out. It's pretty dark. Okay, I just put on a black marabou jig and I had a trout chase it all the way in, so I'm very hopeful. Oh, I got one! Holy smokes! I can't believe it! Ah. After all that fishing yesterday with no bites. Whoa, this thing's pretty big. Oh my goodness. Where's my net? Wow, this thing feels like a monster. Sometimes they feel big and then they're just regular. Like he looks pretty regular. He's putting up a great fight. Woo! Something wrong with my reel. Not letting him take any drag. yeah, this is a nice fish. Very nice fish. All right, let me get my net. Hopefully I won't lose him. Ooh, great big tiger trout. Wow. No, Maggie. Hey, Maggie. Leave it. Come here. Maggie, no. Oh, that's a very nice fish. Holy smokes. Is that what we've been doing this whole time, Maggie? You've been looking for those? Let me get the camera and I'll show you. I gotta keep him in the water. Now I think I'm gonna let him go. He's way more than I could ever eat, and I'd feel horrible about wasting some of him. So if I can catch something smaller, yeah, let me get a hold of that line. He's gonna take my fishing pole out there. All right, he's free now. He just doesn't know it. Look at that tub. Holy smokes, he's big. What do you think, Maggie? Big old fish? Let's let him go. There he goes. That was awesome. That was so much fun. Holy smokes, he was big. All right, let's see if we can catch a breakfast-sized fish. He was too big to keep. He was a nice fish. You ready to catch another fish? That's pretty fun, huh? You like that big old fish? I'm not getting any more bites. That might be the only one. That fish was caught on pure aggression. The hook wasn't in his mouth, it was just next to his mouth. So he was trying to scare my jig away, or kind of defending his territory kind of thing. And that's why I'm not getting any more bites, because these other fish just, I guess, aren't feeling as aggressive as he was. Yeah, not getting any more bites. Isn't that crazy? Yep. Well, I'm gonna go cook my breakfast and we'll start our hike home. Whew. can have this. Go get it. You'll see it. Okay, leave it. Okay, get back. 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 No, hey, get back. Good girl. Stay back. Back. Sit. Good girl. Stay. No, get back. Stay. Stay. Drop it. Get back. Back. Sit. Sit. Hey. Stay. Good girl. Crazy dog. Beautiful little chunks of bacon. Coffee time. Look at that monkey bread. Holy smokes, does that ever look good this morning? It's all cold from sitting out all night. Now I took this over to a remote location just in case it did attract bears. Wow, that's good. Let's go ahead and put our eggs in. I think this bacon is ready. Put those so they're on a really soft, mild heat, something about like that. And I'm going to cover them up. think my eggs are ready. Let's take a look. Woohoo, beautiful. Check out these yolks. Oh yeah, they're still totally soft. Perfect. All right. Oh yeah, this will be excellent fuel for the hike home. Wow, that's good. Let me get some salt and pepper. And it's time to eat. Breakfast is served. Good girl, June. Okay. Good girl. Okay. Okay. Okay, Maggie. Okay, eat your food. Maggie, okay. Good girl. Alright, we're all packed up. So I'm gonna say goodbye until the next video. Thanks for watching. Juni's eating grasshoppers. Good girl, stay. Good girl, Juni.